Hello there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and helps me out a lot. I also stream on twitch.tv/SnapplesVA. I'd be happy if you'd stop by. And lastly, enjoy the audio. Hey there, pretty boy. Did you enjoy your short nap? Oh, you did? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I gotta say, you took out a whole lot of those humans back there. Despite the fact that they all had guns, and you had nothing but a stick. Your reaction time is almost... superhuman. Though you must have been so tuckered out, because after the battle, you passed out. So, I figured I'd take us home before any more of them showed up to get you. After all, I don't need my pal master getting all scratched up, now do we? Don't try to open your eyes. Keep them shut for me, okay? The weather? Well, the sky's pretty cloudy right now. But it hasn't rained yet, so I'm really hoping we can get home before the rain starts pouring down, you know? Speaking of time, I've been carrying you for quite a while now, pretty boy. With how strong you are, I'm surprised you're so light. I was expecting a challenge picking you up and let alone carrying you so far. Aww. It's alright. No need to apologize for passing out. After all, you're only human. Hey now, I'm serious there, Master. Don't be sorry. None of us could have guessed that they had that many people, especially with how many guards there were to begin with. Our initial estimation was off by almost 100 or so. Oops. What really saved our ass was that bag of grenades you brought. I'm sure we might have all been killed, or worse. But hey, all that's important is that we made it, didn't we? Didn't even lose a single pal in our party. Somehow. Despite that, our map got screwed up in the fight, so unfortunately, there are a couple holes in it from getting shot at. However, from what I could see, we're headed in the right direction. I made sure I was holding it the right way this time, too. Are you proud of me? Thanks, Master. Thank you for the head pats. It means a lot. It really does. What? Oh dear. This ravine was, definitely not here when we set out to raid that base. It must have been a Digatos, or a group of them. It's quite amazing what those things can do in just a couple hours, isn't it? You know, that gets me thinking. I think they'd be perfect for your mines back at the base, especially since they're so, efficient with, mining stone. Of course. I'll remind you to catch some later then. You know, I remember the time we had to move our base, because we built it right on top of a cave full of resources that those people were looking for. I remember spending a week living in those cramped portable wooden cubes because you couldn't find a perfect spot. You sure to take your time though, you cute, stupid little man. Oh, relax. I'm only teasing. Well, yeah, you did eventually find that perfect spot. But you walked over that area about 10 times on the same day before finally raising your arms and shouting, "Right here! We'll build this awesome house right on this hill!" Do you not remember that, Anyway, besides that, this ravine is way too wide for us to just walk around before the rain starts. So, let's see if there's anything we could use to just go over it. Could probably just cross it with a tree or something. I think this one will work just about perfectly. Hold on, cutie. Just need to... There we go. What was that? I'm only this strong because you trained with me all this time. But, speaking of me and you, do you want to know something? I'm happy you found me in that forest a few years back. I don't think I would have made it out if you hadn't caught me and brought me home. I didn't get to say this earlier, but, thank you. It means a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. I'm glad the feeling's mutual, Master. Oh, and also, it'll probably... I got tongue-tied. As I was saying, it's probably a good idea to include that ravine on the new map we'll make. We'll have to put it on the next one, since obviously the one we have now looks like Swiss cheese. But I wonder if we got any more paper in storage. We'll also need something to write with. I think our last pencil was turned to ash by Hot Ass, that goofy Fox Sparks that you caught a while back. Very temperamental. Though I don't blame him. If I was named Hot Ass too, I'd be upset. I'm just glad I got a normal name instead of that. Say, that does bring up an interesting question though. What would you have named me if you gave me a name like that? Fluff Ass? Maybe Mommy? Or Daddy? What would you have called me? Come on, tell me. I have to know. After all, I want a cute human nickname, too. Oh, too shy to say? It's alright. Just based on that blush of yours, I can already guess what you would have called me. Nuh-uh, I'm not telling you. Why would I tell you something you already know the answer to? You humans are so cute when you're flustered. Oh? You're not flustered. I see. Though I will warn you, I am a Lovander, so telling these things comes natural. After all, I'm sure you're quite aware of what our kind is capable of, what our favorite activity is. And hey, when we get back home, just stay in bed, alright? For once, just let me take care of you. Why? Let me think. See, you're always overworking yourself, despite the fact that you have pals like me, Hot Ass, the Creamer, the Cedar, Suzaku, Spiced Ass, and the Coomer to help you. That is why we're here after all, cutie. To make things easier for you. Though, I will have to say, the amount of stress you needlessly put on yourself is impressive. But also very, very concerning. Even though I was the first pal you caught, you've done twice as much work as me. And trust me, we've been adventuring for what? 6 years now? Can't be right, huh? Well, you know full well that I'm absolutely correct on this. Even when you need help building something, you rarely call one of us over to help you. And even when you do, it's for simple things like, I don't know, nails or gigaspheres. Hell, all Spiced and Hot Ass do is melt things for you. And not to mention, you wouldn't let me help you build that mine. Well, even if you do enjoy it that much, it doesn't hurt to ask for help every now and then, does it? Papa, you're so unbelievably stubborn. There's no reason for you to be putting more and more stress on your shoulders, cutie. Look, regardless of what you say, I'm still going to take care of you when we get home. Everyone else is tired and worn out, and if any other PAL Alliance members followed us home, there's absolutely no way you'd be able to fight back all by yourself in your current state. That, and along with the fact that I really owe you a lot from all the help care you've given me over the years. And you know what? It's time I started helping you back. My kind's known for all the love and attention we give our masters. Just let me spoil you, cutie. What's wrong? Speechless? I thought so. Anyway, we've been walking in this direction for a very long time. Though I'm certain I didn't read the map wrong, but this forest didn't feel so wide as when we first went through it, even though we took a different route to reach the base itself. Actually, hold on. These trees are starting to look familiar. Oh, yeah. I could definitely hear them. They're definitely nearby. Ah, here we are. Home, sweet home. Look, you can even hear it. All the hustle and bustle of home. Ah, it's so nice, isn't it? Oops. Sorry there, kitty. Didn't mean to bump your head on the door. Yeah, you do need to fix that, don't you? But you're not going anywhere till you've rested some. Then I'll give you permission to fix it. And would you look at that? We made it back before the rain started. Lucky. Back with no time to spare. Here comes that rain we've been expecting for about a week. You know, had we gotten stuck in this, we definitely wouldn't have been able to make it all the way back. You're right, it's not too cold out, but being doused in water with even a small breeze going can certainly change your mind about how much farther you feel like walking. I'll just lay you here on the bed and get a fire started for us, okay? Speaking of which, where did you move the firewood to before we left? We put all our stuff in a secret box and hid it inside a wall before we left, but did you at the very least mark where that box is, perhaps? I was hoping you wouldn't say that. You forgot to mark it, didn't you? Oh, you did mark it! An unlit torch. That's where it is? Well, your lucky hot ass didn't get to it. That's smart. Oh, there we go. Alright here, let's see. No, not that. Oh, I think we might have used it all. Fortifying the base before we left. Oh, here's some. Luckily, we spared a few for when we got back. Not only that, but we also have those blankets we made a while ago. Some of them are a bit worn from certain pals using it, but the blankets are good at doing their job. Maybe we should make more when we get up later, since we do have the materials to make those. You know, I have to say, you looked very cool when you were fighting earlier. The grenades helped a lot, but you did just as well. You know, I almost got distracted watching her move. Watching those hips go side to side. And watching that cute little butt of yours swing side to side. And handling that giant hard stick like it was nothing. The way you move your hands makes a Lovander wonder what else you could handle. Oh, you're adorable blushing like that. You know, I might just use you to start the fire. I'm joking. I'm gonna go start the fire now. Oh, hot ass, I didn't notice you there. I was just about to call you.
Shut up! You want fire? I'll give you fire! There's your fire, bitch.
He wonders why no one likes him. Depending on how much later you stay up, we should probably work on that map before we set out again. Do you want to work on it now? Hey, you awake? Ah, I see. So adorable. I guess I'll work on this map myself for now. Okay, so on this side we have a... wait, I don't even have a pencil. Alright, I'll have to admit, maybe it is really a bit too late for this. Even for me. Oh, he's shivering. Cutie. Damn, I'll probably just do it later. I wonder if maybe he'd let me sleep with him tonight. Usually he prefers for me to sleep upstairs, but it's cold and everyone else is in their own beds, so Maybe just for tonight. Oh, sorry, cutie. I didn't mean to wake you so soon. It got so cold even with the fire, so I figured I could help you warm up and sleep with you tonight. Now, usually I sleep on the smaller beds upstairs, but the house won't be warmed up in time for me to sleep. If you prefer... Ugh. You want me to scoot back? Oh, of course. I could just roll over too if you want. I don't want to bother you so late into the night. Don't roll over? Alright, I won't then. Oh, what's this? You're usually not so cuddly. I can't recall the last time you hugged me like this. Not that I mind, of course. I know you don't like being affectionate since you don't want the other pals to be so jealous. So I like it when we're able to be alone like this. Not very many opportunities like this ever come around, since getting all the other pals into their beds at the same time is a difficult task. And yet, despite that, here we are. I love you. Oh? You love me too? You're such a good boy. I love you so much, Master. Don't do that, kitty. You're gonna get me going. Then you'll know what us Lavenders are really good at. Though, knowing you, I guess that's exactly what you want, huh? To be mine. All mine. Though, I gotta say, who knew you were so needy? But don't worry, Master. The night is still very young. When I'm done with you, Master, you'll be whimpering and begging for more. I'm gonna give you the best night of your life. Now tell me, Master, do you want me to give that to you? I want to hear you say it. Oh, such a good boy. That's exactly what I wanted to hear from you. The rest of this audio can be found on patreon.com/SnapplesASMR. Cause YouTube's a fucking dictator and would bonk me if I continued. Thanks for my Patreons for supporting me. A special thanks to Development,